And we got a bonus stream tonight because it's gold points week at the club, and Alan really wants his gold points. So Alan and I are playing tonight. We're playing in the Hart House Bridge Club game. We'll see how many show up for a Wednesday game. There aren't normally games on Wednesday, but hopefully we're going to get some turnout. Now, we played together on Tuesday, and I don't know. I just can't remember what happened on Tuesday. So we're not going to talk about anything that happened on Tuesday because I can't remember any of it. What I do remember, though, is that we have conventions, and I remember what those conventions are because my brain is on today. I am not forgetting anything. So I'm looking forward to bidding relays without forgetting them, to not responding too quickly to my partner's forcing bids, to not misplaying beautiful six club contracts on Moisian Fits that are the perfect contract, bid so well, and then butchered in the end. But it doesn't matter. It's gold points week. We're going to have a lot of fun. It's time to say hi to the ops and then get started. So here, playing precision, I have a normal one spade opening, just like everyone else. And I don't know how many people are in this tournament, but we'll see as the game goes on. Hopefully I'll play faster today. Now this drink here is not a Red Bull, even though it looks like one. It's actually a sparkling hard tea, peach and orange. So this is not hard. This is artificial. It shows an invitational hand with at least three spades, so it's an invitational spade raise. With 13, couple of doubletons, aces and kings, I'm always accepting an invite. So I'm going to go four spades here because I accept the invite and I think that game's probably a favorite. So we'll see. If I wanted to, I could have rejected the invite, and then certain hands, Alad would continue inviting by bidding something else. But here's what he's got. So in terms of losers, I've got a heart loser, a couple diamond losers I can take care of by roughing, and then something in the spades. So if the spade ace is on side, I can avoid a second spade loser by leading up to the king. I could also avoid my diamond losers by roughing them and dummy, but there's some tension between those two paths because if I'm roughing diamonds, I'm not able to lead spades twice. So I have to figure out how I want to do this. Probably I can get away with one spade to the king. And if it loses to the ace, I doubt we'll see a spade back. And if it wins, then I know what to focus on. So I'm going to start with a spade to the king, and we'll see what happens. That's the 10. That's an interesting card there. So if the 10 king is also with the jack, yeah, so what I'm going to do is diamond to the ace and another spade up. Actually, what I might do is king of diamonds, rough a diamond, and then a spade. Yeah, that seems good. Please don't show out. Okay, that's good. Uh, oh, sorry, two diamonds for non-game force hands. All right, so the queen of diamonds has showed up. I have to decide if I want to duck a spade or play a spade up here. I think what I'm going to do is play a spade up, just in case Mike has ace-jack at this point. So there's the ace. Still, the jack is outstanding. So I'm going to win my ace of hearts here. Attempt to rough a diamond and dummy. And now rough a club back to hand, drop the jack of spades, and concede a heart at the end. Looks like these are 3 board rounds, so we're not too late in this one. Don't know what Mike's decision is here. Whether it's rough or discard or play a high club. So he's discarding, so I can rough, play my queen of spades, and then I concede one trick at the end, which should be a heart. All right, making 5. I was very lucky that partner had the hand that he did. I would arguably say his hand is a game force, but he took a very conservative action there with his 2-heart bid. All right, next hand. I'm in 4th seat, but I've got a nice hand with 6 spades and 4 hearts. Lots of aces and kings. Not strong enough to bid precision in terms of point strength, but in terms of playing strength, it's as good as some 1-club hands. Ooh. 4th seat to me. I'll open this 2 spades actually. So that's 11 to 14, 6 plus spades. My hand's a little strong for that, but figure I might as well shut out the opponents as much as I can. I think our agreement might actually be 10 to 14. So it looks like hearts might have been our better spot, but we still don't have game values. The 8 of hearts looks like it might be the top of a doubleton there. If it's a singleton, then I can afford to duck a round of hearts, I think. If he's got a singleton heart, then he likely has length in spades. So what I'm going to do is drop the 7 of hearts here. And I don't know if Mike is going to continue hearts or shift to something. His normal shift would probably be a club. It's important to note the opponents pass throughout, so neither of them should have more than 12 points. Partner has 7, I have 14, so they have 19 combined. It's a club. Can't really do much about a club. We'll just win my ace, cash some spades. See if the jack falls. It doesn't, so Kevin has jack small of spades. Here, I'm wondering if okay, 8, 9, put in the 10. And that holds. So now I can drop his king. And if I get lucky, I should be good. Looks like Kevin's winning this trick. I will get one more. Yeah, Kevin should get the last 2. 2 spades making might not be a great score, but it's a plus score at least. And hey, you know what? You can tell if somebody's cheating if they wouldn't open that 2 spades, instead go 1 spade and then land in heart fit. Definitely, we would rather be in hearts than spades on this hand. So there you go. Still, I'm happy with a plus. It's the same as 110 apparently. I might have been able to take an additional trick if I set up some kind of end play, but 2 spades making is fine. And I wonder if 3 diamonds is legit. I guess you can throw off those hearts on spades and it should go down. Anyway, I'm in third seat. I've got interesting shape, but over one club I can't bid because I have a spade void. So I'm going to pass, and then obviously Kevin's bidding a spade. If I was Alid, I'd just overcall one spade here, and then hope that Alid bids a transfer advance, and then I pass it. But having seen that psych at least once before, I'm not going to try it again. All right. East is excited, bidding 3 spades. So Mike is probably going to go 4 spades here. But of course, over a jump bid, you ethically pause. So it's the right thing to do to wait a little bit and then pass. It's what I try to do over skip bids. And yeah, Mike is either going to go 3 no, pass, or 4 spades. I think 4 spades is most likely, looking at my hand. But I could be surprised. It's a pass. Okay. So Mike opts for the conservative option, and Alid's on lead. Let's just quickly look at that Traveler. Sadly, more 450s than I was hoping. I guess everybody's making 5 there. I'm pretty sure it can be held. No, it can't be held to 4, not as the cards lie. But yeah, I was hoping more people would either miss the game or that would result in fewer tricks and 4 spades. This one, 110, I think, should be an okay result. Yeah, because there are folks going down. So this shows the queen. We play Rusino trick 1. On the jack of diamonds, I want to play the 3 of diamonds because I have preference for clubs. Though, actually, I wouldn't mind a heart either. Let's see. Kevin is lucky to hit that in dummy, but I have to think about what I want to discard here. So what do we see? Ace, ace, king, jack. I think I will throw my 5 of clubs here just to encourage clubs. The partner's card should be suit preference, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't need all these clubs. And Kevin probably has 7 spades for his bid, so we'll see if he plays the queen out of hand or not. Looks like he has the king of diamonds, which makes sense. Oh, wow. Alid just led a doubleton diamond. So now he can rough in. I guess Kevin might have been fooled. No, playing Rusino, he had the queen, so he should know the jack is from shortness. Now, because Alid's roughing small, I still don't know what the spade situation is. If Alid has uppercut available, my 9 of diamonds is high at this point, so there's no rush to play on diamonds again. I'm going to continue clubs. This is fascinating. Now, is there a squeeze I can break up here? If I play my diamond, yeah, I think that does break up a squeeze. So he did have another spade, but it was low. Okay, so he has the rest. I don't think there's anything I can do at that point. If Alid overtakes and plays a spade, we're good. But he didn't do that. Yeah, so later on in the hand, Alid was able to rough the queen of diamonds, and he played a club to my ace. At that point, I cashed the jack of clubs, which held. Then I played the king of hearts. Alid did not overtake and switch to the spade. So that resulted in Kevin always being able to rough his diamond loser. Alad couldn't know my heart count, but it's unfortunate. Maybe I should have carded differently. I don't know. He might have had a bad count on my hand. But they did well to stop short a game because there's only 8 or 9 tricks there. Had we been in the auction, 1 heart pass 2 diamonds, that would be an invitational bid. 1 heart pass 1 spade is a limited hand with at least, 4 spades. But somebody made 4, so we're not alone. I wonder if there was a card that I played that misled Alan. I encouraged clubs. Maybe I should have given more counting clubs. I don't know. Well, he should know the club position as soon as I've. Well, he can't quite know that. Also, Kevin can just play his top spades, right? And then he gets 6, 7, 8, 9 tricks. Yeah. There's 9 tricks all day. Okay. I don't feel so bad about it. He sort of gave it away, and when you give it away, sometimes you just get it back. And I think this is one of those cases. I don't know if they call it a Grosvenor coup, but Kevin making that mistake must have misled Alad into not realizing what to do to beat the contract. Or maybe it was me. Maybe I got fooled. Oh. I knew Alad would feel like his life changed as soon as he started reading those books. I was not wrong. Now he's just leading his Jack of Diamonds against this contract, even though spade lead is probably the obvious one. All right, so let's see the final travelers. So on board 1, looks like we have 5 tables tonight. Not as good a result as I had hoped for. Maybe the field is stronger this time. Board 2, plus 110 is a little above average. A disaster happened, but 110 seems to be the normal limit. And then the last one looks like we had about an average board. Somebody didn't finish, so not the end of the world. We couldn't have done much more, or rather, 140 is a good normal result for the opponents. Looks like we're playing against Thierry and Lauren. Again, we definitely need to beat Thierry because he's Alad's arch nemesis. With a bad 5 count, I am not going to be getting into the auction here. Yes, against these two yesterday, we ended up in a 4-0 fit, which didn't end up being a bottom board by some miracle. So on this auction, South, okay, I was going to talk about why I was considering leaving a heart instead of a diamond, but moot at this point. Jerry and Lauren are too dialed in to respond. He's just confused at this point. All right, slow pass over four spades makes this the kind of hand where it's probably the right thing to do to cash our winners right away. So I wouldn't be surprised if Alad's taking inference. Dummy's pretty good. It's a solid 14 count with three good spades. Just reviewing what's going on here. Obviously, I like diamonds. I'm going to encourage the diamond. But where else are we going to get tricks from? I don't see where else we're getting tricks from. So I'm just going to play my diamond. Looks like the jack was probably the top of a doubleton or something, because Alad wouldn't lead the jack from ace jack there. So I'm not really wasting my king. Let's put on the 8. And partner is encouraging hearts, so he probably has king there. Alad has now been converted to doubleton leads, so I'm going to expect to see a lot of doubleton leads from him. I'm going to try roughing this. No dice. Now, Cherry did lose count. Eric! Hey, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. You're going to get to see what I say about my partner's bidding and play. And hopefully it'll all be nice. So hang on a sec. Let me look at this last trick to make sure Declare didn't discard a diamond. He did not. So I am pitching my heart. So 12 tricks for the opponents. North was right to think about acting further with that hand. It's quite nice. But Slam does, it's not obvious. You need your controls in place. Oh, okay. Excellent. Oh boy. So don't give me too many hints about how to play stuff. It was played well. Alad's lead made it easy. Is it normally makeable? Um, I think so. It's the lead didn't give up a trick. I think double dummy, the limit is 6. But no, actually he can make 7, maybe by taking a first round club finesse, which is not uh, indicated. Yeah, he did play it nicely. Well, you can say whatever you want. Um, anyway, second seat, 10 count. We are white on red, so I'm inclined to take action here. The problem is I don't like my diamond suit for 2 diamonds. My spade suit is pretty good. My clubs are a little bad. I'm going to try a double here. I don't love it. We don't play equal level conversion. So if partner ends up bidding 2 clubs, I'm just going to pass him there. I would say that a good 60% of the time he's not going to bid clubs here. And I want to be aggressive with these colors. So Cherry with the weak jump raise. Alad probably thinking about what kinds of hands I could have for my double and then deciding whether or not to come in. So a double here by him would be, I think, a responsive double showing the minors, which I would be interested in hearing because I like diamonds better. But obviously my hand's quite weak on this auction. My king of hearts is pretty worthless here. So I'm going to make as few aggressive actions as possible. Four clubs here. Uh, we often play four of a minor bids as key card in that minor. I think in this circumstance, it's not. It's clubs. So if it comes to me, I'm just going to pass four clubs. But we'll see if it does get passed to me. So in this auction, I have the worst possible hand for partner. So I am passing. Hopefully, he's not intending it as key card here. I don't think that would really make sense. But I wish him luck. Anyway, looking at the Traveler there, a range of results in four spades, as well as somebody in no trump doing well. So Alan has a good hand. I like his bid there. Because I have the worst possible dummy, four clubs is probably the right spot. Four clubs will make, or five clubs is at best on a finesse. So Alad can always afford, I think, to rough low, cross to dummy with a club, and rough high. No, he has some entry issues. So if he tries roughing both hearts immediately, he doesn't have another way back to his hand to finish drawing trump. So what he could do is rough once, cross to hand with a club, and then do something like a spade finesse. And then later on, he could rough a spade back to hand, rough the last heart. Uh, but this risks the opponents immediately playing a club when they get in with the king of spades, say. So Alad's chosen to immediately attack diamonds. And he doesn't know where the position of the diamond honors is. One of the opponents opened the bidding. It looks like North opened the bidding. So you're playing North for the ace of diamonds and South for the queen. Alad gets lucky. The ace of diamonds is on side. So now Alad has options. He knows that South has the queen of diamonds, so there's no risk of this getting roughed. The 10 of diamonds there is a sneaky tactic. I love it. Here, it encourages the queen to come out. Now Alad doesn't have to worry about taking a spade finesse. He can just rough the heart, cross to his hand with the clubs, run the clubs, cross the ace of spades, play the 9 of diamonds, pitching a spade. And he'll make 5. And then he'll blame me for not going 5 clubs. No, I kid. Yeah, and I instinctively would have played low there. But I'm glad Alad was more awake than me. I guess he took inference into the fact that South was limited to 5 points and placed the ace of diamonds in North's hand. It was a very, very good line, I think. Though the king of spades is also on side, so either way, he's sitting pretty. Here with a 6 count in first seat, it's an easy pass. Hopefully, Alad's got a nice hand. So just reviewing, board 4 ended up being an average result because of the folks who do a little better and the folks who do a little worse. Board 5, 4 clubs making 5. I think it's going to be good, but I don't know. I'll have to review it later, but I'm going to keep passing in this auction with a 6 count and partner not taking any action. Here, we seem to be the fastest pair in the room, so I don't know what's going on. A jump shift by Thierry. I will say, I think Thierry's actually gotten a lot better since the pandemic started. He's like learned a bunch of system stuff and he's applying it. He's taking inference into our bids and defending accordingly. And that's honestly, at this club, it's really impressive. I think Thierry is clearly, at this club at least, above average. So I'm proud of him for improving. I think you owe a beer to Alad, not to me. I haven't caught a beer card from you, Eric, so that is still to come. Now, let's see if Lauren's on the same page with the jump shift. Um, a lot of people play things like reverses or jump shifts. They're strong. How strong? What are the follow-ups? They don't know because they haven't discussed them. So we'll see. It looks pretty clear to lead a spade here. Given the fact that the opponents have left spades unbid and I have a decent spade holding, at match points we might be able to get 2 spade tricks and another one later on in the hand if partner happens to have the queen or the ace. Cherry's not done. I wonder if he's got extra shape. He could be something like 6-5, in which case he's maybe afraid of 3 no trump. He might be worried about spades or even hearts. Yes, 2 clubs and no follow-ups. I think a fair number of pairs get to 2 diamonds, but then after that are out of luck in terms of, well, do you have a double negative? Do you play 2 hearts as a double negative immediately? What would partner not bid 2 diamonds with? So a lot of ambiguity, especially people who are playing natural systems. Playing precision, you're almost forced to discuss a lot of the different edge cases because it's also regimented. Anyway, against 3 no trump, I'm going to lead fourth best here, just like everyone else. So dummy hits with ace third of spades. I'm worried now because I think that North confidently bidding. Well, North wasn't confident about 3 no trump. North might not have the queen of spades here. Um, ah, man, should have left something else. But let's see. There's 5. Oh, bruh. For sure, Eric. Okay, so the queen of spades holds. That's great news. And now I have to think about if we're going to beat this contract or if we just need to take as many tricks as possible. So, and in essence, for me, that means do I need to hold on to my low hearts or should I count on partner to be guarding hearts? North probably doesn't have 6 hearts. North might have 5 hearts. If North has 5 hearts, you might think and then go 3 no trump. North, I would say it's not entirely clear, but I don't expect Ala to do anything now other than continue spades. But he is playing a heart. So the 9 of hearts here, we play attitude shifts. So here, without the king of hearts, I'm going to discourage. So partner knows I don't have that card. Playing the 9 there says I don't have the king. I don't have the ace. And so I'm not playing him for either of those cards. And that's why I play the 6 of hearts. Also, partner didn't play the 10 of hearts. If he played the 10 of hearts, I would put him on the 10 of hearts. And here, I'll just put the 9 on. I don't know how many spades Alad has. So if, say, North has 4 to the 10, I probably don't want to waste a high spade forcing out the ace here, even if it potentially... No, there's no really any unblock for tricks and spades. Maybe there's an unblock for the last entry in the suit. So here, I'm going to play my king of spades because I have the queen of hearts. At this point, my best entry suit is hearts. And playing match points, I don't want to take any big risks. So it does look like it is the case that North does have 4 spades of the 10. So North started with 4 spades, probably 4 hearts. Unclear what's going on in the minors at this point. But Alad's already discarded 1 diamond. I'll just continue to give count in diamonds. And, okay, so North started with a singleton diamond. Let me play my diamonds from the top. Just to say, partner, you're taking care of clubs. So North should have, and I'm going to say North's already shown up with 3 hearts so far, one of which was the ace. North probably also has the king of hearts. But this should be the queen, right? Oh, hang on. Why not? Why not? That's a very interesting play because those diamonds are still good, right? Why not put pressure on Alad by cashing out? Um, I wonder now if Alad has a club, uh, maybe like Queen Small. Playing a club would force. Okay, so there's that King of Hearts. And here you just pitch a club from dummy, you cross the King of Clubs, and you claim, right? Wonder if a low club there was the right call. Maybe North was afraid of squeezing themselves. Who knows? But yeah, there's the club up. And you know what? Lauren just earned a beer from Thierry. I'd say that was pretty well done. Yeah, there are transportation issues on the hand. There are also what, eight top tricks and a ninth with knocking out the ace of clubs. So this is not as exciting a hand as it might have seemed. Yeah, the nine of clubs is established once the jack goes. I didn't know where the 10 was. I guess it was played on the first round of clubs, so it wasn't a mystery at that point. But yeah, I'm glad that I could have had the jack of clubs as the thing, right? If I had the jack of clubs, I win my jack of clubs, and then I win my long spade, and the contract ended up going down. However, if I have the jack of clubs, maybe I'm going to win that anyway, no matter what. And so I'm not sure if it was actually played correctly, but it worked out for them. Overall, the round was not spectacular, but we had three decent enough results. An average on the first one that we couldn't really touch. On the next one, just a club contract where I think the normal thing is to be in a club part score taking 11 tricks. And then this last one was a 3-note trump, again, a normal contract, and 9 or 10 tricks looks to be pretty normal. So slightly above average round for us, putting us at sort of a good staging ground for the rest of the game. Here I have 13, fourth seat, I should say hi to the opponents. Alad with a nice 3-level overcall. And I have a very clear bid here, and it's 3-no trump with my strong spade stoppers, my useful king of clubs. Alad should have some cards outside of clubs for his bid. So 3-no trump is almost certainly the right spot here, and I look forward to playing it. So Larry's on lead. We'll see what he picks. Picks a club, interesting. Obviously, he bid clubs. I wonder what the 4 of clubs means. Probably he's afraid of leading away from his spade holding, which is probably an ace, queen, something holding. If that's the case, and if the clubs are running, we have 6 club tricks, 3 heart tricks, that's 9. If hearts are 3-3, that's 10. And then the spades at the end is going to be a situation. What I have to do is try to make as many tricks as possible in 3-no trump. So I could have put in the 9 of clubs there. I'm still fishing out the 10. Here, I can decide if I want to play on hearts first, like play out all my hearts, or just start away at clubs. That 10 of hearts is an interesting card there. Now, not cashing out my hearts first gives me some flexibility. Now, the right thing to do is play out clubs, and then watch the opponent's discards. I don't need any of these diamonds. Clubs end up being 3-3. So I wonder if Larry decided to lead his longest non-spade suit. So if he has 6 spades, 3 clubs, he has 2-2 and the others 2 suits. We'll see what he pitches. He's probably going to throw off a couple spades here. And there's a heart. So now I think the hearts are running. And certainly the other heart from Larry tells me that too. Larry hasn't thrown off a single diamond yet. There's one. And if Larry has the ace of diamonds, then I'm going to get a spade at the end. No kidding. Huh. Look at that. I guess I should have led up to my spade. It happens a lot, Eric. It happens a lot. I don't know why you wouldn't lead a spade there from Queen 10. Uh, anyway, I'll take 630 there. Um, yeah, they can't touch 630, but only because normally my 10th trick is the King of Spades, not the Six of Hearts and dummy. North should definitely prioritize pitching diamonds. All right, so I'm second seat. I have a nice spade overcall. The question is one spade or two. I'm going to go with one spade. I like my ace third of diamonds outside, so with a little more defense, I'm going to bid at the one level. With a little less defense, I'm going to bid at the two level. So, South bids two diamonds. And our agreement about transfer advances here is that over two clubs or two diamonds, transfer advances are off. Three spades here, clearly a preemptive raise. So the balance of strength belongs to the opponents. I don't have an additional call here because I have a minimum overcall. I've already bid my hand. We'll see if South has another bid here. Probably South does because, again, the opponents have the balance of strength. If we buy this for three spades on double, I'll be very happy. Three spades here, my partner is not alertable, even as a weak hand. It's only alertable if it's an uncontested auction. So one major pass, three major is alertable if it's a weak raise. But other jumps, other weak jump raises are not alertable. So South might be asking Allen if it's weak. It's not, or it is weak. And South is thinking about coming in because South probably has some extra strength. But it can be hard to find a bid in this situation. So South is reversing up to four hearts, which is a mood. Oh, the director account is ahead of the stream. Oh, you get to see my suffering. How wonderful. So over four hearts, I clearly don't have a bid. Looks like that's the final contract. We'll see how it turns out. Yeah, I mean, a vulnerable two-level, three-level overcall is usually six cards. So a passive lead, not quite a productive one. So let's take stock of four hearts here. Looks like Larry's hit a nice dummy for this auction. I love it. The Jack of Spades, the Ace. Partner probably has four spades. The question is, do I want to encourage or not? I think I don't. I think partner probably has four spades. I'm going to play the nine of spades here because that's a higher ranking suit. I want to give some suit preference here to say maybe diamonds partner. Anyway, I'm going to continue that. And hearts are 3-2, so nothing more to worry about heart suit. Adelaide at this point should know that I have a card, at least one in diamonds. And here, I think the best thing I can do with my time, with my tempo, is to force declarer in spades. And then if partner is able to get back in, he can win one more spade trick. And given that this is match points, that's fine. My other alternative would have been play clubs, hope the partner has something like king, queen, jack, or king, queen, 10. We knock out the ace, and then when he gets back in with a diamond, he's able to catch two clubs. I find that exceedingly unlikely, so I am proceeding with the match points play of potentially setting up one spade trick instead of two club tricks. But it looks like he's playing on clubs anyway, so there you go. It's possible he has the rest of the tricks, and I just don't know it yet. Partner doesn't have to have any points at all for his three spade bid, and he's shown up with what? Two blackjacks and a huddle on the round of diamonds, so he might have a diamond card. The jack of diamonds is there. Okay, so that's probably it, because South bid diamonds, right? South hasn't discarded a diamond, so South has the 13th diamond. If South plays it and discards a spade, then the hand's over. If South roughs it, then we get one more, and it's over. If I hold up for 2 rounds on diamonds, not that there's any reason for me to do that, then also the 13th club is good. So not a lot of ways we can do better there. We did keep them out of a slam, though, with partner's preemptive raise. However, nobody's bidding the slam, and in fact, one north-south pairs and 3-note instead of 4 hearts. Yep, 4-heart bid ended up being quite good by Larry. Well, when you got a 12 count like that, you just got to bid it, you know? So here, I have an extra shape, and they're opening the bidding. I'm really afraid about preempting in spades in case partner's suit is hearts. So I'm going to pass, even though I have a ton of shape here. Maybe partner's able to come in the auction. Oh yeah, it's an absolute laydown for 6 hearts. North was wildly conservative over 4 hearts there. Over 4 hearts, holding that, I just bid 6 hearts. But the didn't happen, so not a bad board for them. Everybody's in 4 hearts except for the people who take fewer tricks in 4 hearts or are in 3-no. Yeah, spade preempt might be good. Having seen the heart bid by South, I feel bad that I didn't preempt here. Looks like partner's got a diamond preempt, so maybe diamonds is our home. Who knows? And over 4 clubs, I feel like any bid I make is just more likely to push them into 5 clubs. So I'm going to pass. Hopefully South passes. Alad's 3 diamonds is pretty wide ranging, so he's not guaranteed to have like a weak hand. He's not also guaranteed to have extras, but he could have, 13 points and a good diamond suit for his 3 diamonds. And they seem to be fighting over the final contract. Holding a club void, I'm guessing that South is got a ton of hearts. Alad's double here. If we have an agreement about Leitner doubles, calls for a heart lead, and if not, calls for a diamond lead. So I have to figure out if I want to risk leading a heart at trick 1. Now, if we have some cashing diamonds, then we definitely want the diamond lead. But I think probably what I'm going to do is lead a heart and then hope partner is able to turn this around. So South probably has like 7 hearts, the ace, king, queen. I don't know. Do I just lead a diamond? Would North really pull 4 hearts to 5 clubs with a doubleton heart? We don't have an agreement of Leitner doubles of game contracts, I think. Should have let the damn heart. Honestly, partner could have a spade boy. Maybe I should let a spade. I will say North pulling four hearts to five clubs holding king small of hearts would be basically criminal. And I led wrong, so I feel like a dummy. But North is advancing a heart up, so maybe we're in luck here. Okay, so that happened. If partner just has a club stack, I find it very unlikely because North bid clubs freely three times, but maybe he has enough to beat it in his hand. Who knows? I certainly don't have anything useful at this point. Also, I think dummy is dead. That Queen of Hearts looks stranded unless North has Ace King of Spades. And the North has Ace King of Spades, this contract's making anyway, and we've got a bottom. Alad at this point should know that a spade isn't safe if he's holding like king small because I didn't encourage spades. So he'll try to lead passively. If he has a vulnerable holding in diamonds, he'll lead a club. If he can, I wasn't paying attention to his club count, if any, but he's going to try to defend as passively as he can at this point, unless he has enough to beat the contract here. So I have been discouraging spades throughout. Huh, looks like he has ace king of spades. Of course, North is able to ruff a spade. So dummy's definitely dead at this point. It's going to come down to North playing diamonds out of hand. So North started with one card in each of the majors. Al had won the third round of clubs, I think. So hang on a sec. There's the 10 of clubs. I can just pitch my hearts now. Cross your fingers, folks. Hopefully North has some kind of hole in their diamonds. That's promising. Nice double, Alan. So if I could see Alan's hand, my lead probably would have been either a spade to hit partner's spade holding, or a low heart to encourage a finesse as opposed to something like the jack of hearts. But and he should get the last one too. Oof. Honestly, a diamond lead is not bad there. Um, so that's a top for us. I guess we found the double for a couple extra match points. Okay, so let's focus on the next round. We're playing against Indrani and David. This should be a lot of fun. Alad criticizing my carding. I guess it was. I guess I lost track of my spade count. Okay, but what do I have? I have 16 points. So I'm going to open this precision. Oh, but my points are all in my short suits. I still. Let's get started. Yeah, I did give wrong standard remainder count in spades. After showing my spade attitude, my next card should be standard remainder count, so that's the 8 of spades. And partner would know not to cash his other high spade, even though it's the right thing to do. Some people just don't like doubling. Okay, so looks like we're sort of off to the races here. Partner's got a positive response, and this is a hand that's either any balanced shape, with the exception of a 5 spades 3-3-2 hand, or any triple 4-1 hand. And now he's narrowed down his shape. His hand here is a hand with 5 hearts and then 3-3-2 in the other suits. And because of changes to our system now, he could have anywhere between 8 and 14 points. So I'm going to keep relaying. Our home is probably going to be in spades. Partner doesn't know that, but he's going to tell me his exact shape here. Almost certainly it's going to be 3 spades showing 2, 5, 3, 3. Now, over 3 spades, I want to know how many controls he has. If he has sufficient controls, we should be in slam. And fortunately, I have a way of asking that. So with 0 to 2 controls, he bids 4 diamonds. And then I know we're not going to slam. With so 4 hearts here is 3 controls. That means he has 1 ace and 1 king. With 1 ace and 1 king, we should not be in slam because we're off 2 aces. So unfortunately, this is what they call the death response, because 4 spades by me continues a relay, and I just want to be in a spade contract here. So what I have to do is jump to 5 spades to play it in spades. Hopefully I didn't pickle us by bidding the relay, but yeah, hopefully I didn't pickle us by bidding the relay. If he had 2 aces, though, I mean, slam is a favorite, so. Yeah, and his king of diamonds is not a useful card here for me because I have a stiff ace. Yeah, an ace is 2 controls, a king is 1. So if he's showing 4 hearts, I know shows 3 controls. It necessarily is the king of diamonds and one of the outstanding aces. Most likely the ace of hearts, which is the least useful ace for me, but who cares, right? The ace of clubs would be perfect. The ace of spades would be great. The queen of spades would also be nice. But it looks like we're getting a jack of hearts lead. Ace of clubs is great. Unfortunately, this is going to come down to the spade position. We got too high here, and that's an unfortunate system problem. Yeah. I mean, looking at Alan's dummy, 4 no trump isn't safe. So by the time I'm asking him about his aces and stuff, we're already in trouble. So unfortunately, at match points, it definitely looks like we did the wrong thing. That ace of spades is fast enough to be a singleton. And there's also no easy way back to Alan's hand if he wants to retake a finesse. Here, no reason to... is the 6 of spades gone? Yeah. You put in the 7 of spades here. And if Alan doesn't want to risk a club back to his jack and a refinesse, he'll just bang down the king of spades and pray. And we lose. I love bridge. I'm going to get a beer. This is a hand I only care about bullets. If I wanted to, I could have bid 4 clubs, reeling the puppet to 4 diamonds, and the 4 hearts would have been keycard for hearts, which is not particularly useful. Either way, we get to the 5 level. If I want to know about his aces, there's not really a way to ask for me below 4 spades playing our system. It's an unfortunate confluence of the system and Alan's hand and my hand. But we had a fun oops, and hopefully other people had the same fun oops. 10 to 14, he has 10 to 12. Yes! Other people are down in things. It's amazing. So he has 10 to 12, and this is a hand where I could bid a garbage statement type bid, but I think 2 hearts to play is the right call with a decent suit. I'd rather be in 2 hearts on a 5-2 than like a 2-3 diamond fit or some garbage. If I bid Stamen and then over 2 diamonds, bid 2 hearts, I worry that Alan would take my hand as stronger than it is. So I'm just playing 2 hearts to play. And partner has a beautiful fit for hearts. Beautiful, beautiful hand. I couldn't ask for any more. His hand is perfect. And now we just have to make two hearts. So where are losers coming from? Diamond, club, spade, maybe second spade. The two of spades may or may not be an underlead of the ace. So we're off two spade losers, a diamond, and a club. The opponents are attacking my spades immediately, so there's no chance of throwing off a spade loser on a diamond unless, yep, no chance of that. So here, there's just not a lot happening. Pretty dull hand. Don't see any path to bonus tricks. Unless I can set up my 13th diamond for a pitch. So David has the last spade. He led a fourth best spade. If he switches to diamonds, I might duck a round of diamonds, hoping for a diamond continuation. And then that can be, nope. Now I just have to hope. The opponents pitch diamonds or something. And they don't. So I have to lose a diamond yet. Glad I wasn't in 4. Should be a flat result. You say that and then weird stuff happens. So I have an 8 count. My partner has 10 to 15, 6 plus clubs. So I have a hand that's probably just a little short of an invite. It has a nice competitive raise to 3 clubs. I'm just so happy that we weren't alone in getting minus 100 on this hand, because that could have gone so much worse. Everybody's exploring, and that's just wonderful. It's so rare that there's more people looking for slam and going down in 5 than there are people just staying in 4. And so here, I'm in a bit of competitive 3 clubs. I would bid 3 clubs here, probably with a hand that didn't include one of these major kings. So my hand's probably strong for this auction. But certainly clubs is where we want to be. The opponents have 8-card fits in both spades and hearts, so I'm glad we're playing this hand and not defending it. How are we doing, by the way? 58%. Board 10, not a disaster somehow. Board 11 looks to be an absolute pancake, but we'll see. Oh, wow, somebody bet up to 4 hearts here. I get it, honestly. You do have that singleton in the east hand. It's just not providing value opposite a doubleton. If you switch West's diamonds and clubs, then 4 hearts is pretty darn good. But it looks like Kevin and Mike didn't have an auction that made things like short suit game tries available. And the defense is such that Alad can hopefully pitch a spade loser on the King of Hearts. Andrani clearly has the ace there. this point, I guess Alad was probably playing clubs to be 2-2 at this point, and then he'd be able to rough the Jack of Diamonds, unless I missed trick 2 because I was looking at a previous hand, but if trick 2 was another round of diamonds, okay, so the Queen of Diamonds is probably in Indrani's hand. Accordingly, the defense, okay, so she's holding up her Ace of Clubs again. Now, that prevents coming back to dummy and taking a diamond finesse. It doesn't prevent playing the King of Diamonds and trying to rough the Ten of Clubs here. So that is one benefit of Indrani holding up. And now, of course, her queen is falling. The Jack is good. And his last trick is to hope that Indrani plays second hand low, holding the Ace of Spades. Unfortunately, David has it, and so Alad just has to take 4 instead of 5 more tricks. So making 4, 130, should be a decent score. I think there's probably going to be some opponents who are in 3 of a major down 2. I wasn't looking closely at what was going on in those suits, but in 3 of a major, you do have to lose the Ace King of Hearts. Actually, 3 of a major probably makes. I think we do well to get 130 there. And this is a situation where they're not accepting the claim because the Ace of Clubs is outstanding, even though it is a valid claim, and it's obvious that there's 4 more tricks coming. So Alad says, if I bid 4 clubs puppet to 4 diamonds and then bid 4 spades, that would be key card for spades. Yes, because at that point, Alad's hand's not disambiguated to the point where I know that he has a doubled in spade. It would go hearts and then the suits in rank order. So puppet to 4 diamonds and then 4 spades would be key card for spades. The problem with that is that, again, it goes above 4 spades. There's no real way, given our current system, to disambiguate his ace count before the 5 level. Yeah, so in something like 3 spades, they have to lose the Ace King of Hearts. They can probably avoid a rough in Hearts, and they have to lose a diamond at the end, I think. So they can probably make 3 or 4 of a major. I wonder how many people are in clubs our way and how many people are defending against a major suit. And Drowning found a nice little double over 2 clubs, but David couldn't scrape up a 3-level response. I mean, it's true I do need 4 plus controls, but if he has exactly 4 controls, our agreement is that he bids 3 no trump. And he's not going to re-kick with 2 aces over 4 spades there. So it's not like that helps it that much. The weak relay might do the trick, yeah. What are the odds that you have exactly 2 aces? And not enough for a max? I don't know what he means by max. But let's take a look at this round. So, not disaster. Decent. And this should be good. The defense was favorable on this, so it might be a top if everybody's in clubs. Yeah, 4 controls and 12 plus or 5 plus controls. Because even with two aces, I still need him to have like the ace in spades or the queen of spades for slam to be good. Yeah, generating equity on the 2/1 people is the goal. It's not always finding the slam, it's just making sure that you do better than them, right? And the way I bid it took a risk. That line would have been very good because I don't care really if he has three spades or two spades or three clubs or three diamonds. I know he has at least two of those cards. So a weak relay would have been absolutely perfect there. And then he signs off. We get to four. Sometimes we make six. That's fine. Sometimes we land in four. We make four, just like that hand would have been. So that would have been the right way to handle that. So that's good learnings, I would say. And you can see one table let north-south play in spades here. Makes three as expected, though it can make four if you know where all the cards are. We did. We're not alone. Sometimes miracles happen. Yeah, and yeah, most of the time you land before you make six. Nobody's going to be in slime there. Yeah, last night was a bit of a nightmare. So we're playing against Forever Me and Lolita. So that's Kitty and Susan. I'm counting this, and on the book it says it's 12 points. It doesn't feel like 12 points. It feels a lot worse. Quacky with a stiff king. Um, but we open all 11s is the agreement. So if it's 12, I really do think I have to open this. And the system bid uh, is Greek to you. We'll explain everything. But fortunately, North is opening the bidding here, saving me of having to open this junk. And I'm definitely not going to bid two clubs with that suit, so I will pass. My spade king looks even better now that South is bidding spades. But it looks like Alad has a club bid. So the question is, do I want to compete in clubs here, or do I want to defend diamonds? And I'm going to bid three clubs here, not because I don't want to defend diamonds, but because I think South is rebidding spades anyway. And this puts pressure on South. Here, I actually had the option of bidding two no trump, which would have shown a weaker, more competitive type raise. But three clubs here is a decent good raise. And the reason I'm not alerting three clubs as a decent good raise is because most people would just never bid the junk hand anyway. Three clubs would be their normal raise here. So um, I feel like it's a normal bid. And the opponents have got to three spades. Looking at this hand, I'd rather be defending diamonds. Um, but I don't feel like we have the playing strength to compete that much higher. Do I want to chance four clubs here? One, two, three. Hmm. I'm afraid partner's being extra aggressive because I'm a passed hand. So I'm electing to defend. This could be wrong. Maybe four clubs is making while three spades is making. But if, say, we push them into a making four spades, I'll feel like an idiot. So dummy is interesting. It's got seven diamonds and two in all the other suits. The king of clubs is going to hold the trick, and partner doesn't know I have five cards, so he's going to continue with his ace of clubs. So what do I want to do here? I think probably signal the fact that I have the ace of hearts. So I'm going to drop the Jack of clubs here. Yeah, I don't have to do negative inference alerts. Yeah, that is a relief. Now, fortunately, Dummy has the ace of spades there. So if South has something like seven spades with the queen jack, South might decide to take a spade finesse. But this three of spades is not looking like spade finesseville. Yeah, there are some bids that I'll announce. Like if I'm bidding a natural response to a weak no trump and it's to play, I'll announce that as to play. Not strictly required, but I think probably the right thing to do. I wonder where the jack of spades is. Okay, okay. One thing I should know now is that South doesn't have a singleton king of diamonds because South would have unblocked it. South could still have two diamonds. I find it unlikely. South probably doesn't have a diamond void. I think the most likely scenario is South has a singleton small diamond and Alad has a stiff king. Now here, um, might have been better to win my ace of hearts first. Interesting. So South did have king small of diamonds, and Alad had the diamond void. I did signal loudly for a heart there, so he had his shot. Two diamonds, one club, probably seven bagger and spades and three hearts. So I think I'm going to take two more heart tricks and it's going to make four, unless I miscounted. One more spade, and I got this last one. So that line worked for Declare. All right, so with this excellent hand, I think I'm going to judge to open with a pass. Just want to see real quick if he needs to shift to a heart there. So it looks like he doesn't. If he shifts to a heart, I think it just costs us a trick because I can't afford to fly ace and play back a diamond because that just comes out a wash. And Declare did well to drop my stiff king. So it's probably going to be a bad board for us. And you can see three spades making four is indeed a bad board for us. Over one heart, one spade. I could go three hearts here, preemptive. I'll just bid preemptive three hearts. Probably don't need to announce that, but felt like it. Is it really absurd if it works, though? Ha! Not a bottom board. I love it. All right, so the final contract is three spades, and I have to decide what to lead against this. Could lead a trump, could lead a Doubleton club, could lead a heart, could lead a diamond. The opponents didn't bid game, so I don't know where the strength is lying. It's possible that there's some roughs coming. Hmm. Just lead a trump, see what happens. Okay, so this is the situation. Dummy has a 13 count with two spades of the queen. Should have let a heart. Should have let a heart. So this is an interesting situation, but Ala did hold up successfully with what looks to be King Doubleton, I'm guessing. Now here, we give my standard present count. So he should be able to read if he has the King of Hearts to cash that. But he should also know, because I discarded my 10 of Hearts earlier, that I don't have that card. So he could be well advised to do something like cash his Ace of Diamonds. He also did see me give count in clubs, so he knows if North has another club in hand. Wow, no dice. Now, hopefully, again, Alad has the missing 13th club and not Declarer. Come on, partner. Oh, Declarer had the Ace of Diamonds anyway. Never mind. I take it back. Still, he should play a diamond there, in case I do have the Ace of Diamonds. But yeah, they underbid, and that should be a good result for us. They didn't drop any of our singleton kings or anything like that, even though they had a chance. They couldn't do it twice in a row. So hand three against this pair, I'm in fourth seat with a hand suited for the majors. As far as 8 points go, it's certainly not bad. Somebody's going to open before it gets to me. And we'll see if I'm going to be providing excellent support or not. And Alad does indeed identify he should switch to a diamond there, even though it didn't matter and I didn't have the ace. It's good when you and your partner are on the same page. And exactly. So partner is opening one heart here, and I have 8 points and a singleton diamond. Question here is, what are my bids? So our new agreement is weak jump shifts not in competition. Over double. Um, my brain's done. I'm just going to bid 4 hearts to play. We have some stuff like redouble is a transfer to no trump, one no trump's a transfer to clubs, two clubs transfer to diamond, two diamonds is a invitational raise, 2 hearts is a competitive raise, 3 hearts is a preemptive raise, uh, 3 minor is like uh, some kind of jump. Hang on a sec. The fit showing jumps are in comp here, so okay, so partner's hand is actually wonderful. He's got, if you're counting controls, it's 5 controls. He's got a 10. He's got points in his long suits. It's a wonderful hand. Now, he still needs to make it. And there are a spade loser, um, some stuff happening in clubs where he has 1 or 2 club losers, and then possibly a heart loser if he's unlucky. So my 4 hearts bid, extremely lucky. Don't try this at home, kids. But if the line of play that Alan's going to pursue here is probably pull trump rough diamonds, lead up to the king of spades. If it works, you're happy. You might try to sneak a spade first. Given Alan's strength, which is 13, and my strength, which is 8, and the double by North, North probably has about 13. So South isn't broke. And hearts are 3-0, but they're 3-0 the way you'd expect with North having shortness. So we can pick up the heart suit. But this does make it slightly more complicated in that you can't rough 2 diamonds in dummy that easily. So one thing Alad can try here is a spade up to the king. If North has the ace of spades and North wins the ace of spades, North has to either play a club giving away a trick or a diamond giving Alad the tempo to rough dummy. But the nightmare scenario is when South has the ace of spades. Didn't happen here. Looks like North just ducked second hand low, which is perfect. Now, Alad can test clubs if he wants, because there's no way to pitch the clubs. You might as well lead up to the king at some point. So here, Alad still needs to rough those 2 diamonds. So he's not fooling around. He's going to start by roughing a diamond low because he can afford this low trump here. And then he's going to finish by roughing high after probably roughing a spade back to hand. And then he's going to lead up to his king of clubs. Or, yeah, he can afford to lead up to his king of clubs. But here, note that South discarded a diamond. So that means there might be a diamond rough if Alad isn't able to pull the last trump before North gets into the ace of clubs. So I don't know if Alad will risk the club finesse at this point. Because, say, a club up to the king, the North wins the ace and queen and plays a diamond, and the diamond gets roughed. 1 diamond has been discarded, so there's only 1 diamond outstanding. The question is, where is it? So North led the queen of diamonds, right? North just played the jack. And if Alad thinks that South has the 10 of diamonds here, what he should do is take the free club finesse, hope it works, and then if it doesn't, you still get the king of diamonds and 2 hearts. If, however, North is playing the jack of diamonds from jack 10, then when North presumably gets in with the clubs, and Alad's trying it, you play the king here, and you pray, but it fails. So now if North puts a diamond on the table, Alad will be very sad. Lucky Alad. Okay, so he roughs, he pulls trump. This is a bad claim. Even if South, draw trump. Okay, good. If he doesn't state draw trump, then there are situations where he goes wrong. But fortunately, I think the position was such that, yeah, North did have 3 diamonds. I guess the 10 had already showed up, and South had another long diamond. So here I have a hand that has 4 good spades, but it's not enough to go to game, so I need to make an invitational bid. So I need to say hi, and then artificial invitational spade raise. And for a bid that's especially unusual like this one, I want a headline with artificial so that people aren't fooled. Last round ended up being pretty good. The three spades making four wasn't great just because the opponents did normal things and got a good result. Well, they didn't do normal things. They dropped the stiff king out offside and got a good result. The next one was good because they missed an easy game. And then this last one was also good. And it's because Alad didn't go down and took 11 tricks. We don't have agreements here, though. We've discussed that two hearts is an artificial spade raise and haven't discussed anything besides that. So if Alad bids four spades, I know what it means. If he bids something else, I don't. Hey, he bid four spades. Wonderful. So three diamonds makes my queen of diamonds worse, but it's still fine. There's a good chance this is down. We got a couple quick diamond losers, and we're off a couple aces. Fortunately, Alad's diamonds are wonderful. Most likely scenario here is one spade loser and one club loser. So fortunately, Alad's got a max, so four spades is pretty automatic from him. So by Alad, yeah, I think if he bid three spades, that's basically competitive. Three hearts would be some kind of re-invite. I don't know exactly what it would be, whether it would be like a help suit game try or a short suit game try or something, but it would be some kind of re-invite. With this, I think I'd just go three spades. My hand's got 10 points, and outside of the trump suit, it's unspectacular. So now Alad can play his top two hearts, ace of diamonds, rough a diamond, play the king of hearts, pitching a club. If the jack of hearts shows up, he plays the 10 of hearts, pitching the other club, and makes six. Things could go wrong, but they probably won't. So this contract is looking great. However, I think the field is going to be in four spades here. It's going to go one spade, probably. A lot of people play Bergen here, so they'll bet a Bergen raise with my hand. And then West just goes four spades. So hopefully Alad can take more trick than the field. So North can actually rough this diamond and play a club. Oh, wait, no, North has another diamond. Okay. And here's where you hope that the Jack of Hearts falls. Doesn't, not the end of the world. You give up a spade and hope that the opponents give you a rough and discard. I wouldn't have played a club there. I think South is always going to fly ace there, but still, it's fine. Also, South gets in, South isn't going to play a diamond anyway, so still probably okay. Making, yeah, four more tricks is correct. So he does have to lose the two black winners that the opponents have, and then he gets four more. Valid claim this time. Ah. And this probably will be a flat board. The ace, queen of clubs are onside, so you can't really do that much wrong or right. I have 10 points. In playing precision, you sometimes open 10 counts, but with 5-5 and points in my long suits, I'm definitely opening one spade here. And 650 looks to be the normal result. Somebody actually took 12 tricks, and I think to get 12, You need a little bit of luck. Partners two diamonds here is actually a heart bid. So over two diamonds, I'm just going to bid two hearts. And Alad probably is going to pass. It's non-forcing. No comment, Eric. And over three hearts, I have to decide what to do. With 10 points and only two hearts, I think I need to pass. If partner had game forcing values, he would have been two clubs over one spade. And I know he doesn't have a spade fit, and he's not got a game forcing hand with hearts. So I'm just going to be in three hearts here. Looks like we are in the nightmare contract. So hopefully we can make it work. If we play for a cross ruff, we might get some tricks though. So I wonder how many clubs I can cash before bad stuff starts to happen. If I can cross ruff spades and diamonds and win one club, then I need to win six heart tricks. That might be a tall order. If I can cash two clubs, I only have to win five, which is probably a little easier. So that's a doubleton club. We could be well positioned here. Okay, so two clubs cash. And now it's time to do this. Now, I have to decide if I want to play a club here or a spade. So I think if Dorian has four hearts, I want Dorian roughing. So I'm going to try a club. Maybe I should have played my king of clubs earlier. So here, do I have to rough this? Yeah. I'm doomed. One more high heart kills it, right? Yeah. Down one. Too bad. Not a lot I can do there, I think. Nope. Funny enough, three hearts down one at the other table. Oh, I thought I was uniquely bad, but I guess I wasn't. So I do have six diamonds, but I am not tempted to open this three diamonds, and two diamonds is not a weak two for us. Not that I would open this two diamonds if I was playing weak twos. Clearly, I'm passing. 1 trump by our agreement here is 10 to 14. So I know that it's the opponent's hand. And if necessary, I'll preempt in diamonds. A single suit over two clubs. She'll probably end up bidding three hearts. So I'm going to pass in order to not encourage my partner to lead diamonds because I would rather partner defend appropriately than think I have a suit that's headed by the 10. Because as much as I want to be obstructing the opponent's bidding here, I don't know if jumping to three diamonds actually accomplishes that. Honestly, there's a chance South just passes there if South is unaware of their agreements over a 10 to 14 no trump. The odds that they know their agreements here are pretty low, and so passing here puts the most pressure on them, strangely enough. So South is bidding two diamonds, which is great. Well, I'm not going to say great. It's correct if that's the agreement. Pass or correct, and North will of course correct to hearts. What I'm hoping is that North corrects to two hearts, and South, with a good heart raise, doesn't decide to bid four hearts. One of the tricky things about bridge agreements is knowing who's doing the extra showing and who's doing the reading partner's hand. Who's the captain, really? And in this situation, it's possible they don't really know who's supposed to take charge of this hand because I'm pretty sure North has a huge hand, but just decided to bid two hearts. So, like, look how fast that four hearts was. So I have to decide how to beat four hearts here. I do have a heart void, so it's possible hearts are not dividing well. Um, hmm, I don't know. A diamond doesn't look like it does anything, but do I actually want to do things on defense here? There's no indication that I want to do things on defense. So I'm going to lead the 9, which is the second of touching honors. And this is almost the perfect hand to lead Trump against, but I guess I forgot to lead Trump. Yes, the captain's almost always obvious, and in particular, relay form of precision. Uh, it's always one person. It's incredibly clear, and yeah, and of course for control asking bids, things like that, you also have a pretty clear captain there, but even those are slightly more cooperative than shape and card showing relays. Alad with the oh, I do wonder. So Alad is calling the director here. He probably has some kind of concern about two diamonds here, because two diamonds is pass or correct, right? Or a relay or something, which I get. The Alad might have had an action he would have taken had the opponent's bid diamonds. So we can continue playing. He probably would have bid like a 5 card bid suit. I don't want to take inference into his declare call, but he might have doubled or bid a suit if he had that opportunity, because he wouldn't call unless he was damaged. I'll just give count here. Did it affect my lead? Um, yeah, so this is one of the first times I've ever seen Alad actually call the director. Though I do wonder, yeah, I don't think we were damaged by anything here, because even if Alad had a club bid or something like that, which I can't imagine he would have, I think we're getting those club tricks anyway. I can't lead a trump, and a spade lead clearly is not productive. So honestly, I'm just leading diamonds because it's the most neutral of leads. So Carol's playing out her trump. Oh, I guess Alan has a high one. I wasn't paying too close attention to the opponent's cards here. I think she still has a couple spades to cash, though. Yeah. So four hearts made there. Alad, just looking at his hand, doesn't look like he can make a call. Um, but I was not really damaged. The Yeah, I don't think I was damaged, and they were pretty clearly getting to four hearts there. Interesting, one pair made it to six spades. Four spades does better for them than hearts, as it turns out, because of the bad heartbreak. So I don't think any adjustments can be made here because there was no damage as far as I can tell. And it's pretty clear looking at my hand that two diamonds is a pass or correct bid. Also, shouldn't this make more than I don't know. Can't you make five pretty easily there if you're gonna take a deep finesse on the first round of hearts? And maybe they didn't. So let's see. Third seat, 12 count, five hearts. I'm gonna be opening this. What am I gonna be opening this? I think for balanced hands, we're opening at one no trump now. So this is actually a one no trump opening. Um, I know it's against the field. Yeah, uh, I guess so. I guess it must be funny watching that. Oh, I didn't say hi. Uh, Hi, Henri and Margot. Hopefully the opponents aren't running eight tricks in the minors when we've got a nine card hard fit. But it looks like we're in the right spot. So the club lead, probably a fourth best lead. I'm sure they'll set a club trick up for us. We have a couple slow tricks and spades, but then after that, their suit of strength is hearts, but not length. And we have opportunities in diamonds. So I have to decide how we want to play diamonds when we get in, because there is the entry concern. And let's see. This is Henri, right? Yeah, Henri might switch, but no, he's continuing clubs here. I think both the 9 and 10 of clubs are out, so there's no benefit to be gained by putting in the 8 of clubs if Margot plays another club. She'll probably shift to a major suit card, though, because there's pretty clearly no future in clubs. Okay, so she is playing the 7 of clubs here. Um, hmm. Yeah, I will play the jack here because that does cut off communications in clubs. Next, I need to make sure that my diamonds get set up because my diamonds are my source of tricks. So are my spades for what it's worth. So I could try playing on spades first. Like I could play a round of spades, and then if they take their ace, then I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tricks. If I knock out the diamond, there's a chance they switch to spades themselves. So what if I ace of diamonds, run the 9 after crossing to hand with a spade? It seems okay. And there's the ace of spades, the 9 of clubs. Probably a heart here. And the queen and jack of diamonds are not both dropping. Interesting, it's a spade. So that makes my life a little bit easier because now I've stoppers in both majors. I can just run my 9 of diamonds. And here, I'll just play the 3. I have the rest of the tricks. So jack of spades, ace of hearts, 3 good diamonds. And I'm making 2. Let me play my king and then claim, just in case. All right, so that went well. I think 120 is going to be above average there. Yeah. Next hand, 17 counts. So this is a precision opening because we play a 14 to 16 no trump. So I'm going to open this one club. And then 16 plus artificial. Why did it disappear? Okay. Alad likes the diamond duck. I get it. Okay, so let's focus on this hand. Alad has spades. He has a positive response. We're going to game. Question is, how high are we going to get? Before we're doing anything like a weak relay, I want to find out more about his shape. So I do have a minimum precision, but if he has exciting shape, then we want to be potentially looking for slam here. Why did it disappear? Because an op clicked on it as you were typing. It's silly, but it happens. I didn't know about that. That is fun. So because of the kind of different hands we can still have here, and he has a spade club 2 suitor, I still need to disambiguate his hand before knowing what the final contract is going to be and knowing if I should sign off. So 2 spades would show a hand with longer clubs than spades. He has exactly 1 more club than he has spades. And the question is, how many cards does he have in both of those? And what about his hearts? So here, I could have bid some kind of 3 clubs weak relay, but then it usually just loses a step. I want to know if he has 3 hearts as soon as possible. So he can't have a hand with 6 clubs and 4 spades, but he can have 5 clubs and 4 spades, and 3 diamonds actually shows a stiff heart along with 4 spades, 5 clubs, 3 diamonds. So here, he has a not very nice shape for me here. So I'm going to sign off in 3 no trump. Unless partner has significant extras, we're not going to slam. And significant extras here would count as something like 5 controls. So 2 aces and a king, or 12 points and 4 controls. And my hand's not bad for controls, it's just not particularly well fitting. But if we were going to approach slam, spades might actually be the right spot. So interesting 4 hearts here. So 4 clubs would have shown like 4 controls, 4 diamonds, 4 hearts. I think he has, 6 controls? So that's a couple aces and 2 kings. So if he has that, it's a really good hand. Huh. Ace, ace, king. Well, he can only have 5 controls because I think he has a singleton heart, right? Uh, 4, 1. 4, 1, 3, 5. And he's kicking here. Okay, I'll just go 6 now. Unless he's counting his King of Hearts for some reason. Because I think he's showing 6 controls. He has 5. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 top, and then 11, 12 if clubs are 3, 3, and if they're not 3, 3, we might be in trouble. So we do have one potential club trick coming. Let's keep the Ace of Hearts here for a double squeeze and then decide where to win this diamond. In case they shift to hearts, I think I need to keep my Ace of Diamonds. So I'm going to win the King of Diamonds and dummy and play on clubs. Nobody's going to throw off a club from 4 clubs here, so might as well just start on them right away while I have my entries. Oh, wait. I guess he could have 3 controls because he's not limited. There's the Jack of Diamonds, and she led the Queen, right? So, I wonder if there's like a random guard squeeze or something. I don't think so. I think I'm just down. West probably has both the King, Queen of Hearts. If East has a singleton heart, maybe a singleton King or Queen of Hearts, then maybe I'm lucky. Nope. Mm. Yeah, he could have 3 controls for his first break, so he has 5 controls. Question is 6 spades better? Maybe. I don't know. I'll think about that one later. Just looking at his hand, 6 spades is probably better. In 6 spades, we get 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 top tricks, and then The problem is I guess you have to rough a club to set up the club suit. But then if you do that, you still can win your spades, and spades are 3-3. So if you're in six spades, you make it. Over one spade, which again is limited to a non-game forcing hand, I'm just going to go one no trump. We're not alone in 6-no. I think had I gotten his number of controls right, which is 5, I do know exactly where those controls are. I know he's got all of them. And then I have to decide if I actually want to play this in spades. So I'll have to ask him about his controls. I would go for spades. He would say yes to everything until denying the queen of hearts, or until denying the queen of spades, actually, which I know he doesn't have. And then maybe I go six spades. Who knows? But I'm in 1-no, and we'll see if I go down here. We've got a bunch of diamond losers off the top. It's 4 or 5, along with the ace of clubs. And we also have not exactly that many opportunities outside of those suits. So diamonds are 5-3. That's an encouraging spade, which is not what I wanted to see. A heart here would be nice. A spade would not. Damn it. Damn. Good defense. There are some hands I might actually pass one spade there. I think Alad should alert one spade. So on this deal, one heart pass one spade. What we're doing is we're playing one heart pass two clubs as all game forcing hands. And so if all game forcing hands are going into two clubs, then therefore one spade is non-game forcing. Or rather, I should say, denies game forcing values. Now, there are hands that are significantly upgraded when I have a spade fit, and he pushes the game anyway. But there are also, on the same foot, probably hands where I have some spade tolerance and a bare minimum opening. And if I hear partner bid one spade, I'm just going to pass opposite his response and see what happens. So I think it should be alerted. Anyway, this round didn't go so well. Board 19, a 1-0 trump made 2 for a good board. But then the next one, we pushed to 6-no trump, which was an aggressive contract, tied for a share of the bottom. And then this last one, we took a minus, which is probably not the worst thing in the world, but we got good defense. And when you get good defense, you're always sad. Here, actually, it looks like it could have gone worse if we'd bid more. Hey, Wylia, welcome to the stream. Ah, I see you have an emote for yourself. I have now finally qualified to apply as a Twitch affiliate, which I think would earn me subscriber emotes. So if I ever get around to it, I might decide to get one for myself. And I've decided that if I'm going to get one, it's speaking of this conversation that's going on right now, it would be an alert card. From what I've read, the number of emotes you can have. Oh, you already have an alert emote? Oh, I should subscribe to you then. So one diamond here. I need to focus on this bridge because this is. Oh, you have so many. Oh, those are excellent. Those are excellent emotes. I want them all. Over one diamond, I think I just bid one no trump to play. Non-forcing. Should say hi. Yeah, no 4-card major. Don't have extras. Partners limited. Over a double. Uh, do I bid anything? Maybe 2 diamonds? Uh, let's try to run. That's excellent. All right, so I got lucky in that partner has a 3-card diamond fit. No Trump probably plays similarly, so I don't know if it would have been better. And the opponents probably don't have a landing spot either, so maybe it's best if I pass and then wait for them to get something that we can double. But I'm going to wish partner luck, and hopefully he'll do the best with these cards. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I've been streaming for almost 6 months now, and what twice a night, twice a week usually. This is my stream heaviest week so far, but haven't really thought about much about the Twitch stuff. Honestly, it's been like, oh, I'm going to play bridge and record it, so I can practice analyzing hands and communicate with other bridge players, and Alad can look at the stream after the fact so that he can see how I was yelling at him when he was misplaying hands. But I don't know, maybe I'm interested in taking it a little farther with some things like getting affiliate and getting the emotes. Yeah. There should be a WTF card in the bidding box that you can pull out when partner gets doubled in 2 hearts and then bids 4 hearts. You know, I gotta wonder if every director in the ACBL has a hidden stash of stop cards that got confiscated 2 years ago. That's just this giant box full of all the different versions of different bidding boxes with stop in them. The chess question mark card. Yeah. Um, I don't watch chess streams, but I'm pretty sure, and chess streams are pretty popular. I'm pretty sure they must have emotes for the exclamation and question marks. If you're going to do a stop card, you'd think it'd be like frayed, the old looking. But yeah, I will say that, Wiley, your emotes are definitely stylistically of a theme. So it's it's like you couldn't really have a stop card that looked old, right? So hmm. So where are we now? Um, Average board. Okay. Did they get rid of the alert stick bidding boxes? When I played with Alad in the 2010 World Junior Competition, at the end of the tournament, Alad, with a blind eye from one of the directors, took maybe 4 or so of the bidding boxes at that tournament. They were yellow. And they were really good bidding boxes in that they folded up and came together really well compared to the other bidding boxes that we'd ever played with. So I don't know if he still has those, but I definitely have my bidding box preferences. Let's see. I think 130 there should be a very good score, but in no trump, well, with the spades offside, I don't know how good no trump is. Looks like most people are in diamonds. 110 seems to be popular. I'm guessing that 120 is what you get in no trump, but it's just a guess. Yeah, the defense there pretty much has to be passive. There's not a lot you can attack. I guess playing on clubs doesn't cost a trick if you're on defense. So partner again, opening a diamond. I have 9 this time, but I have 4 card majors, so I'm going to bid 1 heart. And unlike my responses over one of a major, 1 heart or 1 spade here can be made with game forcing values. So no alerts, just 4 hearts, forcing for 1 round. 2 clubs here shows a hand with 9 cards in the minors. He could have longer diamonds or clubs. Holding 9 points here, I'm in a bit of a bind because I don't know if clubs is better than diamonds. I could pass tactically, could try 2 no trump, which might be a bit aggressive. This is such a borderline hand. I think the best thing for me to do is pass. And if we end up in a 4-3 fit, at least I have a nice club suit. It's not a forcing bid. Now, East is coming in two spades here. And Alad's going 2-no. So I'm playing him for some kind of competitive hand, I think. Or is it to play no trump? I don't know. Either way, if he has a stiff heart, my hand's not that valuable. If he has... So 3 clubs there would be better clubs than diamonds. 2 no trump is better diamonds than clubs, if I'm not mistaken, by our agreements. But I just have not really any diamond tolerance, so I have to go 3 clubs. Even if we land in a 4-3, it should be better than a 5-2, I think. Anyway, hopefully 2 no trump wasn't to play. I don't think he would ever bid 2 no trump as to play there. It's not his style. So I think he's showing a hand with 5 diamonds and 4 clubs. Hopefully he's not 6-4. If he's 6-4, I'm going to be sad we're not in 3 diamonds. But I think we've probably landed. Okay, so he's actually 6-5. This is a hand where we probably want to be in 4 clubs. How would 2-no have done? In 2-no, we get a spade lead. They win a couple spades, knock out the king. We'll get 5 club tricks, the ace of diamonds, a spade, but we have to give up the lead. And eventually we'll lose probably 4 spade tricks and a couple hearts. So I'm glad we got out at 2-no. We're not strong enough for 5 clubs. Clubs is probably similar to diamonds, as it turns out, because he has 6 diamonds. But I am happy that we competed over 2 spades. Had we defended 2 spades, I'm pretty sure it's taking, with them having the ace king of hearts, they're probably going to take, 7 tricks in spades. Just a guess. We have a diamond loser, maybe a couple club losers, a rough, maybe another spade. Yeah, probably at best down 1. And Alad can afford to play a loser on the loser there because he has no way of getting rid of his spade loser otherwise. Now, he's hoping West doesn't tap him because the risk to this hand is Alad running out of clubs before being able to set up his diamonds. So if West switches to diamonds, Alad's very happy. If West switches to clubs, Alad's also very happy. If West continues with a low spade, that's the worst case scenario for Alad. A heart here is actually not bad because even if he's tapped once in hearts, he probably has control in the suit. Well, actually, no here. So there's still 1 high outstanding heart. Alad has to trump here, and he has to decide whether he wants to fully pull trump first or start attacking diamonds. I think probably because of the entry to dummy, he will start on diamonds in case he needs to take 2 finesses. So I expect to see him run the 10 here. Oh, other 10 maybe. So It is revealed now that clubs are 4-1. And note as well, the overcaller, the spade bidder, had um, probably three hearts to the ace jack. Well, maybe not the ace. Um, four clubs, probably five spades, uh, is likely to be short in diamonds. Could be a stiff honor, could be a small doubleton, could be doubleton king queen. But yeah, you can't afford to pull trump here without playing on diamonds first. What you do is you take a diamond finesse and you hope you aren't too damaged by West's play. And there's no reason to fly ace here. You're not going to drop a doubleton or singleton diamond honor in West's hand. This is an unlucky lie of the cards. It's hard to expect a 4-1 club break, and the opponents did well to tap declare while still avoiding setting up any winners in dummy. So this is going to force out the ace of hearts here. And now Alad should know that East is out of diamonds. Because if you remember, East showed up with four clubs, showed up with three hearts. That's 7 cards. East overcalled in spades, if I'm not mistaken. And so, therefore, East shouldn't have more than one diamond. Alad has decided to discard. And what this does is lets Alad try some sneaky stuff. So if East switches to the ace of spades, Alad can ruff high, cross the king of clubs, cash a couple of winners, lead up a diamond. It's still no good. This is going to be down at least one, I think. So here, Alad's going to trump. He's going to try to cash his ace of diamonds. It's not going to work. Yeah, so maybe he should have played that ace of diamonds. I was saying he shouldn't, but he should have, and I'm wrong. Oh, wow. Alad again discarding a diamond. If East shows up with a second diamond, Alad will be very sad. But even so, right, it's yeah, so if East plays a club, Alad wins in dummy, cashes his king of spades, throwing a diamond, but then he still has a diamond loser he can't get rid of. So he probably should be trumping in here. Either way, this contract is extremely doomed. World's down, but I think it's going to be down too. This is where Alad throws his cards up in anger. Yeah, so one thing Alad has to learn is to not take too much inference into the opponent's bidding. He's assuming that that two-spade bid showed 5 spades. Fortunately, he has only one hand left to be on tilt. Yeah, so if he makes that just by, I think he can rough in and well, no, he can't rough in. He's tapped at that point, but and my hand's too weak to compete over 2 spades, so I'm going to wait for a bit and then pass. So according to this, he makes it by just playing ace and a diamond. If he plays ace and a diamond, then he can, I don't know, I'll think about it later. So double here is balancing double. I have a 12 count. We play Lebensoll here, so I'm going to alert this as, or I'm going to say good hand natural, because otherwise, with this hand and a bad hand, I would just bid Lebensoll first. So partner's balancing double is just clearly a junky balancing double hoping to hit a spade stack in my hand. So he probably has an uncomfortably weak balancing double here. It's a crappy 11, that's fine. Let's try to make 3 clubs. So we have 2 spade losers, a diamond loser, a club loser, and possibly a second club loser. We have to go hunt for that. Yeah, according to my research here, he always should be down 2. This is fun. Do I put in the 10 of clubs? Let's try it. So now I have to avoid going down. West started with 6 spades. Probably East has the ace of clubs and West has the jack. So is there anything I can do here? If I can get East to shift to the ace of clubs, I'll be happy. So West still has the jack of clubs, meaning that if I just play stuff that isn't clubs, it'll get roughed. So I can't afford to do that. I was hoping East would fly ace. Not happening. I have to go down 1. Tough. But I don't think that was too bad. Minus 50 is not usually terrible. Maybe at this club. But 2 spades is down 1 at one table. Should it be down 1? I mean, you're off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 2 spades is always down 1. Maybe I should have passed. But 3 clubs is down 1 on the, is it the uppercut? Yeah, I don't know if I can avoid down 1 there. There's always 2 natural club losers on the spade play, yep. Well, and actually, East did well not to play the ace of clubs. If East flies ace of clubs, I beat it. Anyway, so we didn't win. We came in second in the Howl with a 55% game. So not a great game, but still good enough to come in second. Kevin and Michael had a not so good game, but that happens from time to time. Still, that should be a fun little chunk of gold points for Alad, getting him part of the way there to Life Master. He's earned it. He's had a great life of bridge, and I think we had a decent game. Not a ton of huge screw ups. Much more steady than yesterday. Not that many gifts, but we didn't give too many away either. Yeah, I agree. So what did we have? We had how many zeros? Only 1 0, and that was just sort of a weird hand where nightmares took place and Alan totally misread the opponent's cards. And it's still not a trivial hand to play. Well, I'm glad you could watch too, Eric. Um, Anything worth discussing? There was one hand where I could have taken a different option in terms of looking for slam with relays, and I guessed wrong there. There was another hand we bid up to 6-no trump, where if I'd taken it slowly, I could have found out about more cards in his hand, and then I still might just bid 6-no trump anyway. But nothing too terrible. Overall, a solid game. Anyway, thanks for watching. Would I have played differently in board 23? I waffled. I was like Alad is wrong. No, he was right. No, he was wrong. But yeah, it's a tough hand. It's unlucky that we didn't get the friendly defense we were hoping for there. Still, if you go ace of diamonds and a diamond, you can rough out the other diamond, and then hopefully, if clubs break, you're going to just run the diamonds. If clubs don't break, then maybe you cross rough it. I don't know. It's tough. Yeah, Alad took the overcall pretty seriously. In the end, he shouldn't have. It's tough. Anyway, I'm going to call it a night. Thanks for watching. Thanks for playing Alad. It was second place, but not a bad second place. 55%, but not a bad 55%. I'll be happy with this game any night, given the fact that we didn't get that many gifts. Solid. Anyway, have a good night. I'll be playing with Eric on Thursday. We're going to be doing the same stuff and hopefully not making incredible intentional or unintentional errors. So stay tuned for that. Anyway, see you.